שלום, אמא?
גלעד?
כן, אני פה. אני צריך שתתני לי אישור.
טוב, אבל במקום שלא רואים.
טוב, בסדר. Tattoos are not really allowed in the Jewish religion. In the old days, tattoos were removed from the skin before burial. Though a lot of young people have one now, they were not so popular then. Getting a tattoo then was my small way of being a rebel. I also felt it was unique to have a tattoo. But I never imagined that I would choose a butterfly. At the age of 18, I found myself in the Israeli army. I didn't have any political opinion about it. This is just the kind of thing that you do in my country when you're 18. I was new, I was scared. I grew up, I learned. I have my share of good and bad experiences. But most of all, I became a man. After the army, I worked my steps up into the business world. I worked hard, and later on I became a partner in a small company. I learned about communication, about management, finance, mechanics, but also Spanish. You see, most of my employees were from South America. I remember the moment I heard it for the first time, I really fell in love with that language. After 3 years in the army and a period of hard work, which ended up in a fight, I just couldn't wait to go traveling. I took for myself a year off. I chose to stay in places for a long time. I wanted to see the world move while I stood still. It pretty much surprised me how fast life runs when you stand still. My travel started in Varanasi, then I went to Kathmandu. I went on traveling to Gokarna, Manali, Dharamsala, Puttaparthi, Bombay, Delhi, Udaipur, Goa, among others. The trip meant so much to me, it would be impossible to just put it in a sentence. All I can say is that it was a time full of magic, all kind of experiences that led to the discovery of the real self. I came back home, went to visit my best friend, eager to talk about my experiences. To my surprise, he was hosting a Spanish-speaking guest. Hearing her speak felt really familiar. We had a click and started to talk. We talked for hours and hours about hers and my trip. We found out that we have traveled to the same cities at about the same time, even crossing the same hotel. Yet, we never met. We had so much in common. But what really surprised me the most was to find out that that girl had the same tattoo in the same place of the body and done around the same time as I did. It was incredible. It was the start of the chain of things that followed. We already had a great connection, but the butterfly made it magic. Well, look at me today. Living in Rotterdam, married, with 2 kids, having a totally different life than I imagined. Small decisions can lead to big actions, changes, and development. A small choice of which tattoo you put on your shoulder can determine who your partner in life will be, the kids that you will have, and the place where you will live.